Welcome to the F word.
On the menu tonight, crab rolls with a fresh mango salsa, beef fillet with mushroom gratin, and a foolproof hot chocolate fondant, all simple and delicious recipes that you can cook at home. Plus, John Thomson gets me to try his favourite tipple.
I can't handle it.
And it's time to say goodbye to my pigs.
I'm not very happy to see you girls go.
The F word's here and the F word's back. Catch my mother and I catch my dad. Let I love my mother and I love my dad. Wanna have all that they never had. The F word's here and the F word's back. Catch my mother and I catch my dad. Let I love my mother and I love my dad. Wanna have all that they never had.
Right, ladies.
Hello.
Good evening, Charlotte.
Hello.
Welcome, Sarah. How
Hello.
are you? Sam.
Hi.
Annette, how are you?
Fine, thanks.
4 farmers' daughters, yes?
Yes, indeed.
Cooking at home for a dinner party may sound somewhat glamorous, but cooking for 50 customers is a different level altogether. The most important thing is making sure that every customer pays for every plate that we send.
Yeah.
And if it's not right, I'm not going to send it.
Yeah.
Okay? I want to see a little bit of inbuilt standards. And if you're not happy with it, don't bring it to me. Because if you're not happy with it, how the fuck are the customers going to be happy with it?
Yeah, exactly.
Don't let me down, and more importantly, don't let yourselves down.
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
Let's go. Right.
Is the fridge, yeah? Don't forget you get the crab.
On order, 4 covers table 4, 4 crab mayonnaise, 4 fillet of beef, 4 chocolate fondant.
Yes, chef.
Thank you.
Are you taking that one, girls?
No.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Are you doing that one, girls? You want to run it now?
No.
No. I'll tell you who's doing
Okay.
what. If I had to leave it to you to decide what's going on, trust me, yeah?
Yes, chef.
There'll be a fucking combine officer coming up the fucking Thames by the time you get out. Trust me, I'll tell you what to do.
Okay.
Okay?
My name is Sarah and I'm very used to very kind of homely cooking. It'd be your stews, it's your pies, it's your meat and your potatoes. What you'd imagine would feed a family of 4, generally you'd feed 1 farmer.
My name's Charlotte. I've always shot, and it's really satisfying to see something that you've shot that day and actually see someone sit down, eating it and enjoying it.
My name's Sam. My favourite meals to cook would be steak and chips. I like the steak to be hung, usually about 21 days, and the more fat that's on it, the better the flavour it gives the meat.
My name's Annette. I can draw birds, I can take their innards out and get them oven ready. I'm not squeamish when it comes to handling a bit of raw meat.
Farmers work on tight time scales as much as the chef does.
You can't stop the sheep popping out the lambs, can you? You just got to get on with it.
When we say we're going to do something, it will get done.
We want to win. I don't like to lose.
Tonight's meal kicks off with crab rolls with a mango salsa, the perfect summer starter.
Quickly, ladies, please, yes? Make sure they roll them nice and tight, OK? I don't want them all bursting everywhere, OK? Right. For some bizarre reason, I don't know why, but yours looks terrible, yeah? Not nice at all, yeah? But they're not even closed up. Take them back, please, yeah? And start again, yes?
Yes, chef.
Yeah, Sarah. You gotta, let me show you one again, look. Fresh picked crab meat, yes?
Yes.
It's nicely chilled. Little touch of chilli, touch of shallot, and then a touch of mustard and mayonnaise. Mix that in. Good. Now, roll it nice and tightly, yes? The idea is to sort of, almost like a spring roll, yeah?
Yes, chef.
Something nice and neat that you can pick up with their fingers.
Then you get your mango salsa, which combines mango, chilli, red onion, lime juice, and mint leaves.
Just a cutter in there, just to keep it nice and sort of positioned. And then we can sit sort of 1 roll. Don't squash it madly, just down nicely. Now, there we go, yeah? If that's all open, look, that one goes, they pick up that there, you know,
Yes,
look,
chef.
that's what's going to
Yes,
happen.
chef.
Yeah, come on, let's go. Come on, ladies, this is fantastically simple. So something this simple has to be perfect when we go out, yes?
Yes, chef.
Thank you. Annette, are you happy with those? Annette?
Yes, chef.
Yeah, would you pay for them?
Yes, chef.
Yeah, so would I. Let's go. Table 4, please.
Wait.
It was really good. I really enjoyed the salsa. It was really fresh and tasty.
Nice crunchy lettuce. The salsa wasn't too strong. And it was quite simple. It's something we could all make at home, probably. So, yeah, I enjoyed it.
John, how are you?
Hello, I'm good.
Good to see you. Well?
Very well.
Yes, nice to see you. Good evening. Did you enjoy your starter?
Very much.
Yes.
Very light. Coriander and mint in there, nice.
Yeah, that's right, yeah, nice and fresh.
Yeah, lovely. But I love seafood anyway.
Yeah.
I like to attack a crab and a lobster, yeah.
I didn't realise you're such a big foodie because you're quite obsessed about real good food.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is it something you grew up with, or is it just you enjoy new experience?
I think it's something that I remember living on my own.
Really?
And Caroline Ahern came to see me. And she went and said in her stand-up, John Thomson's lost it. Because I went round to his bedsit and he was steaming vegetables. Yes, so that's in Northern, steaming vegetables is you've lost it.
Yeah, I don't think about you steaming vegetables, though. You don't look like a steamed veg
Well, that was
man.
cooking for one, you see, and that put me off. But what it is, when you get in a relationship, that's when you start to cook, because you want to please your partner and see the reactions, and then you take it further dinner parties.
Yeah. So were you having a date with Caroline when she came round? Was it
No, not at all. No romance.
Did you ask her back for coffee?
No, I was cooking for myself. She was just coming down, caught me mid-steam.
OK, mid-steam. Now, are you feeling confident about the recipe challenge?
Fairly.
Yeah?
Yeah, fairly.
Where's the recipe from?
Recipe from a bit of my mum,
yes.
a bit of good housekeeping, a bit of family circle, and a bit of me.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You excited about it?
I am excited about cooking, yeah.
Any last-minute changes, or...?
Well, I thought about caramelised apples with pork, but I pulled it out.
Yeah, good.
Pulled that up. No, knocked that one on the head.
Fucking whip your ass, boy, yes?
Go.
I'll see you in the kitchen later,
See you later.
yes? OK.
All right, mate.
Jean-Baptiste.
Hey, Gordon.
OK, what was the feedback?
It went very well.
It went very well.
48 people are paying for the starter.
48? That's fantastic news.
Yeah, fantastic news.
Fantastic news. 48?
Yeah. So 2 non-payers.
So only 2 customers refused to pay for the starters?
Yeah.
Well done.
Yes, chef.
Well done. Now, don't fuck up the main course, yes?
No,
50 out of 50 for the main course. OK?
Good,
OK?
chef.
Yeah?
Next on the menu, a fantastic homegrown food delicacy.
I was 16 years of age when I had my first snail experience, and to be honest, I've been hooked ever since. They're absolutely delicious. The problem being, of course, the snails I've eaten have all been bloody French.
The Brigade cook a sumptuous beef fillet with mushroom gratin. And the Big Mouth takes on the big supermarkets.
Sainsbury's tried it, they stocked it, and then they dropped it.
Welcome back to the F word. Pans on for the beef, get the beef out, get them coloured, beef in, let's go. Get that pan piping hot, yes?
Yes, chef. Yes, chef.
Right, next challenge for this lot, main course. A fantastic fillet of beef with a mushroom gratin. Fillet of beef. That has to be the ultimate indulgence. When you bite into it, it actually melts on your tongue like butter. The flavour is phenomenal.
Mushroom gratin, shallots, garlic.
Crush it like that. Because what it does now, it releases the flavour, but it's not too strong.
Mushrooms.
Chestnuts just cut into quarters. The chestnuts have got that really nice, light, woody texture. The shiitake have got a really nice, heavy, rich flavour. And then you've got this delicate, dainty oyster mushroom that is phenomenal.
Season.
The garlic, that's it, job done. Take the mushrooms out.
Cream. Egg yolk. Chives.
Don't start slicing the thick end. There's no flavour there. The chive flavour is at the end there. Nice oniony flavour. Look, beautiful. That's it. Cooking the fillet steak, got to be a little bit precious with this because it's a delicacy and it's not lined with lots of fat. Colour it, but don't brown it too much, otherwise it goes dry. Touch of salt and pepper in. And look at it. Yes, it's sumptuous. Yes, it's expensive, but boy, is it worth it. That is perfect. Be generous.
Parmesan.
In the oven she goes.
Hot oven, 7 minutes.
Looks like a meal for 6 there, look. Beautiful. Oh my God. That has to be the perfect indulgence. I just want to die and fuck off to heaven with my fillet steak.
Beef fillet with mushroom gratin, done.
Ladies, let's be honest, we had a really easy starter. Yes? Now we're going to turn up the heat a little bit, yes?
Yes, chef.
So I want the steaks nice and pink. Not medium, yes? Yeah, not well done. Nice and pink, yes?
Yes, chef.
Let's go. Charlotte.
Yes, chef.
Yeah, 5, yeah? Pan on.
Yes, chef. Haven't
Sarah.
got pan yet, yes,
Sarah, the
chef.
pan's not hot, you're going to boil the steak. Make sure it's piping hot, yes?
Yes, chef.
Yes?
No pan yet, chef.
Sarah?
Yes,
they're not
chef.
even seasoned. Sarah?
Yes.
Come on, get them out of the pan. They're not even seasoned. Now you're going bland, OK? We don't do bland. No chance. Sam?
Yes,
You've got to
chef.
speed up now, yes?
Yes, chef.
Get those steaks out of there.
Yes, chef.
Yeah, OK. Get a little bit more colour on there. A little bit more colour. Every steak's different, so touch it and understand it. Do you understand? We want to serve them pink.
Yes,
yeah?
yes,
Just
chef.
above rare, so touch it and understand it, yes? Once the steaks are in, OK, start your potatoes, yes? Put it on there. I just said to you both. You know what mushrooms... What are they to you then, Charlotte? You tell me. You're a bright girl.
They're mushrooms, chef.
Yeah, but they're burnt, darling.
They are, chef.
Charlotte,
Yes, chef.
you know how to cook a mushroom, surely?
Sure, yes, chef.
You do, yeah?
Yes, chef.
Pans on for the potatoes. Yeah, start off in the olive oil, yes? And then you finish with a little bit of fresh butter at the end, yes?
Do you want to be a little bit more brown in this,
Yeah, a little bit more browner, yeah, but not burned, yes?
chef? Chef, these done, chef, here.
Stop, put it down. No, take it off the heat. You burnt it again. Huh? No, it's all burnt. Fucking hell. They're burnt as well. Come on, we're going a little bit pear-shaped now, yeah?
Once the mushrooms are cooked, make the gratin by folding them together with the egg yolk, chives and cream.
The gratin mixture, yeah, acts as a bit of a sauce, OK? So that's why we keep it nice and wet, but not too wet, OK, for obvious reasons. Right, in the oven.
Yes,
Yeah, a
chef.
little bit of cheese on top.
Yes, chef.
Good, in the oven. Those potatoes look fantastic. Right, watch. Up, into the centre, just to the left of the centre. Yeah?
Yes, chef.
Right, you do the next two.
Yes, chef.
Yeah. Let's go. Now, put it on the plate with a little bit of finesse, yes?
Yes, chef.
Presentation is crucial.
Where's our oil?
Service, please.
Yes, chef.
I don't know if they're done. I've no idea. Sarah, what do you think? Tell me, I've no idea.
Yeah, they look all right.
I don't think they are.
Plates.
Are you
Let's
ready
go.
for me, chef?
4, yes?
Yes, chef.
Let's go. Right, 2 plates. Yeah. So you dress 2, yeah? Let's go.
Yes, chef. I'm a dressing,
Quickly.
chef.
All right, Sam, you happy with that?
Yes, chef.
Yeah. Let's go.
Chef?
Now, it's almost time to say goodbye to my pigs.
It's D-Day. My 2 Berkshire pigs, Trinny and Susannah, have lived in my back garden now for the last 2 months. But today, they're going to the abattoir. I've raised the pigs myself to ensure the pork I'll serve in the F-word restaurant is of the highest quality. But this morning, my mind isn't on the recipes. Every morning the pigs run over to greet me, but today, for the first time, they've stayed in bed. It could be the rain, but I suspect somehow they know what's happening.
Out we come. Hey. Come on. Don't do this to me now. Come on.
Luckily, experienced pig breeders Christine and Kevin are on hand to help.
They're just, like, docile this morning, no?
Well, they don't want to come out in this weather.
Huh?
They probably know as well. They probably sense everybody's anxiety.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
They pick up those things...
They pick up on that very, very quickly.
Yeah.
Come on, girlies.
Thank you.
Good girl.
Come on. There you
Just
go.
go backwards. They should just follow you.
Come on.
You rattle.
I haven't fed the girls for 12 hours, as the slaughterhouse demands empty stomachs.
There you go. Good girl.
Come on, ladies, this way. Good girl.
Did you see the other one?
Good girl.
Bye, piggies.
Bye, Piggy.
OK, guys. Right, school time. Let's go.
I think it's worse for Gordon because he's got to go to the slaughter and carry it through. I think he's going to be really quite upset.
That was difficult, that, no?
I've chosen this small family-run abattoir as it caters for the independent breeder. It's owned by John Andrews, who's been a slaughterman since he was 18.
Hello.
Morning.
How are you? Well?
Not too bad, thanks.
Yeah?
Yeah, nice to meet you.
First time in an abattoir.
Is it?
Yeah, Christ.
Oh, well. The first thing we've got to do is knock them out.
Yeah.
Put them into a fit.
Yeah.
And then what happens is I must get them up quick, because everything dies by the knife in a slaughterhouse.
Right.
All right? So we've got to do it so it's humanely and they're unconscious.
Come on, ladies. Come on. There we go.
There you go. I'm not very happy to see you girls go. Yes? So I think it's sad, and I think it's very, very, very unfair, but you're going. Hey, just think of all those good times we had. Come on. I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. Jesus. It's fucking hard saying goodbye. I just want to get this next bit over and done with. Just not looking forward to it and just hope it's fucking rapid.
Gordon, table 5 là. He's not cooked enough. Huh?
Fucking hell, table 5. Charlotte, come here quickly. It's supposed to be pink, yeah, not fucking raw. Just look at that there. Look, I said pink.
Right, chef.
Yes?
Yes, chef. Yes,
That's what I said, but you've got to keep them together in the pan and turn them evenly, yes?
Yes, chef.
One more steak in there, quickly, yes?
Yes, chef.
OK. Stay tidy, ladies, yes? Nice and tidy. Go, first 2. Last 3, go. Hot tray, clear down. Let's go, please. Fucking hell, that was hard work, man. It was like pulling teeth, you know. I'd rather milk a fucking 1,000 cows. Table 12, go.
Steak was perfect for me. Really nice chunk. Great mushrooms, brilliant. Don't need anything more. Perfect for me. Loved it.
Greasy, really greasy potatoes. There was an oil on the plate which seemed completely irrelevant.
Absolutely brilliant. I mean, the beef was very tender, very kind of soft. I mean, you hardly needed a knife to even cut it. The mushrooms on top, I don't even like mushrooms, but brilliant.
OK, results of the main course. Yes, John Baptiste, feedback from the customers. What was the feedback? Quality of the beef was exceptional.
Yeah, quality was good. Yeah, but we still have 24 people who are not paying for the beef.
That's just under half the dining room.
Yeah,
Why?
it's nearly half of the dining room. Yeah.
One was raw.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, the main problem is the waiting time. Too long.
The waiting time.
Yeah. The potatoes too greasy.
The potatoes too greasy.
Yeah, too soggy.
They're sauté potatoes.
I know, but too much.
Did
oil.
you drain the potatoes before we put them on the plate?
Yes, chef.
Why did we drain them, Sarah?
To remove all the grease.
I'm slightly pissed off about that.
Yeah, it's not good. Huh?
I can understand about the one, fine, and then when it went out, the customer didn't want it, but 24.
Yeah.
Fondant and chocolate, I want 50 customers paying for it. Yeah. Stations, yeah? Let's do it together, yeah? Let's go. Now, brace yourself. Here comes the biggest gob in the food world.
Do you eat veal?
No.
No.
I think that we just don't like eating baby animals.
I believe in the way that the animals are reared and cared for isn't probably that humane.
I keep seeing that calf's face.
Well, the thing is, most foodies have got it wrong. Their reasons for not eating veal are more down to ignorance than common sense. Because if you actually stop and think about it for a minute, it's crueler not to eat veal than to actually eat it. The fact is, people are just so extraordinarily ill-informed about veal.
10 years ago, the animal rights crowd persuaded an awful lot of us that veal had to mean baby calves in crates, condemned to a short and miserable life.
I want to reassure all those viewers who still might be clinging to the idea that being a veal calf in Britain is a miserable existence. I want to prove them wrong.
In Britain, veal crates were banned 16 years ago.
So, what is rosé veal?
Rosé veal is veal that's been reared with access to daylight, access to roughage, room to move around. That's why the meat is much pinker, hence the name rosé. People think it's better for being white, but I don't believe it is any better.
But what about lamb? I mean, how old is lamb when it's slaughtered?
Well, it's about 4 months old. It can be as young as 4 months.
And how old are these?
6 or 7 months. I'm sure the public think that veal is a cruel process, and certainly British rosé veal isn't.
We need to start backing farmers like Mike because the ban on live veal exports has just been lifted, which means that little dairy calves can now be exported to the continent. I'm going to start my support for British veal now by getting stuck into one of Mike's veal chops.
Do I look like Desperate Dan?
Well,
this is like... honestly, Mike, this is the biggest chop I have ever seen. All I've done is season it and I've put some thyme on it,
So where do you sell most of the veal that you do?
A lot of the veal goes direct to hotels, specialist shops, outlets, because the supermarkets aren't really interested in a small niche product.
But that's ludicrous. Here we have this homegrown organic product that they're not willing to take a chance on. I can feel a rant coming on. Supermarkets get right up my nose. None of the big four even stock British rosé veal. It's a disgrace.
Well, I've got the full agit-prop kit. Well, I haven't been on a protest for bloody decades. I was born in that anti-Vietnam demonstration. I made signs and I marched on the American embassy, but when the police charged us, I jumped over the hedge and ran away. Doesn't fit. The reason why I'm pitching my stall in front of Sainsbury's is because of the big four supermarkets. They were the only ones intelligent enough to sell British rose veal. Sainsbury's tried it, they stocked it, and then they dropped it. And now, the only major supermarket chain that actually sells rose veal is Waitrose. So I'm hoping to make a bit of a protest outside Sainsbury's, but also to persuade people, why not give it a go? I don't want to start off with anyone too stroppy. Excuse me. Right, that wasn't a very good start. Not exactly Oxford Street, is it? Oh, excuse me. Yeah.
Hi, Janet. Wow, free meat.
People are not buying British veal, which is reared in completely humane conditions. Do you know what veal is?
Something to do with insides.
No, it is not something to do with insides. Try a little bit for me. Tell me what you think.
It's lovely.
It's lovely. It's okay, isn't it?
It's nice.
Is it nice?
Yeah, it's just like normal.
So you can get it in Waitrose even now?
Yeah, you can get it in Waitrose now.
Oh, right, I'm going to go and buy some.
Thank you. OK, this is the bottom line. Stop listening to all those lies, all those myths, all those half-truths, and just simply pay attention to me. British veal tastes delicious. Persuade your local supermarket to buy it, please.
The idea of eating veal was abhorrent to me before I saw it. But British farmers, no cages, nothing, and...
So they did change your mind?
Definitely.
Do you want to have a taste?
I will, and it's going to be my first time, so... And I do like very never, ever, because of that one reason, so... And very nice rare.
It's nice, isn't it? It's got a lot of flavour. Do you think I could persuade you to try a bit?
I think I'd have to have a bit more of a think about it before I would.
Shall I put a bit in front of you there? Think about it till later.
Now I know that it can be done in this country and it's done to that standard. I think that's a far better advert than what we've been led to believe in the past.
Hi, Janet.
Hi.
How's that gone down?
It's gone down very well. I've got one woman, she's thinking about it. I've converted everybody else.
Ready.
It tastes great, doesn't it?
Do you know what? The most exciting thing about this kind of veal, you can serve it pink. You know, everyone thinks that veal has to be cooked like pork, whereby it's got to be medium or well done. Pink veal is perfect. That's lovely. Fascinated with your protests. They went down well.
Yeah. Obviously, people do see me and cross the other side of the road, a bit like they do with you, Gordon. It's a feeling you must know.
No, darling, they cross towards me. They don't cross against me.
No, Gordon, they're frightened of you and they're frightened of me. But I managed to persuade people to eat veal.
Janet, thank you.
Thank
you.
Next on the menu, I tell John Thomson about my pigs.
Trinny and Susannah.
Is that what they're called?
Yes.
Are they all right with that?
What? Well, the pigs are fine. They're very happy.
Yeah, OK. See, he does the gags. I do the cooking.
And the brigade tackle my favourite dessert, hot chocolate fondant.
Welcome back to the F Word. Now, time to find out if John Thomson is as good at cooking as he is at eating. Ready?
Yes.
Let's go, big boy. Nervous?
Swearing.
Now, you're a big foodie, yes?
Yes.
Huge appetite, because you enjoy food.
I do.
Yeah? What the fuck are you doing making a sausage pie? I just didn't expect you to come in with a sausage pie recipe.
Keep it simple, that's
Keep
right.
it simple.
Keep it simple, yeah.
So what's the secret behind the recipe?
decent pastry.
Yes.
Nice short crust, not flaky. And also, it's just what you put in the sausage meat, really.
So what's the first thing you do? Roll out your pastry?
I'm rolling my pastry out first because I'm going to blind bake that, and there's a reason for that.
So John's lining the bottom of his dish with a pastry. I'm going to start searing my sausages off. They're really nice, flavoursome sausages, a really nice, rich Cumberland sausage. I'm just colouring the sausages, and then I'm going to take them out of the pan and cut them into little sort of slices. So it's a bit of almost like a sort of sausage pie stroke casserole. Now, John, you're baking it with cling film at the bottom.
That's to stop the pastry rising.
A lot of people will be scared of putting cling film in the oven.
It's something I only recently learned, to be honest.
But it works brilliantly.
Where is my oven?
Good.
Right now, sausage meat.
Good.
What you like it, diced in onions? Speed of those. Gordon, what do you think?
Now, what is that?
That's my diced onions.
Yeah, but how did... But...
Not bad, eh?
They're all immaculate diced.
Yeah, I know.
You've done them so fast.
Yeah, exactly.
Show me.
Right.
What is this, the lazy fucker's kitchen?
Absolutely.
No wonder you're so fucking fat. You were 17 stone, you've
I
just
was
gone down.
17 stone. I went to a health spa and this girl said, oh, you're that bloke with the monkey. And I thought she meant Cheeky Monkey from Alan Partridge. And she didn't. She meant Johnny Vegas with monkey. Anyway, she said, will you sign your autograph here? I said, gladly. I went, what's your name? Karen. Karen, get some fucking glasses, good job. While the pastry case bakes, I'm softening off the spring onions and the onions just in butter. And then, while that's softening, in the sausage meat, I'll put black pepper, English mustard, and some Worcester sauce. I could have gone for Cumberland sausage meat, but I didn't want to go for too much sage because it can taste a bit medicinally.
Hey, good for your sperm count.
Is it?
Oh, yes.
Well, that's good, because I'm going for IVF at the moment.
Oh, really?
Yes. I'll have to have I've got some sage soup later.
Serious?
Yeah.
Tana and I had a tough time, before we started sort of, planning children, and so we went through all those stages, which is quite pressure between yourselves in terms of, you want a large family, and there's several complications you're facing. And I went to the doctors, and they told me I had a very low sperm count.
Did you?
And then they got that humiliating part where you got to go into the room with your magazines. It's like, fucking hell.
Oh, yeah, well, I had that yesterday.
Serious?
I don't know who chooses the mags, but I'm bringing my own next time.
I've just sealed my Cumberland sausages, and here I've got my celery, my onions, and my bacon, and now I'm just going to put in a touch of seasoning. Worcester sauce in. Now, you haven't told me, what have you brought this down for? Are you going to return my back garden?
He's trying to make the pastry go up. I'm going back in the cupboard.
It's like sleeping in the garden with my pigs. Huh? Trinny and Susannah.
Is that what they're called?
Yes.
Are they all right with that?
What? Well, the pigs are fine. They're very happy.
Yeah, OK. They're very good. Very good. See, he does the gags. I do the cooking.
But what have you brought it for?
I've got a wheatgrass juicer there, and that's my own from home.
But we're not going to drink that, are we?
No, but that is the equivalent of... A pound of fresh wheatgrass is the equivalent of 23 pounds of garden veg. So what I'll do is I'll juice and we have a shot of it.
Stop watching QVC, will you, and turn over, yes?
I didn't get this on QVC. It was a wedding present.
A wedding present?
It was.
Would you do me a favour?
Yeah.
Would you go first?
Of course, but I like it. I'm all right with it. Licoricey,
I'm not too sure if you're winding me up.
OK.
So just swallow.
That's it. It's not that bad.
It's not going to turn me into some fucking vegetarian.
Go on. Don't you think there's a hit of licorice there? Afterwards? Not that bad. Oh, I can't handle it. I can't handle it. It's that bad. You think
it's fucking disgusting.
And you ain't done it on this show.
It's so sweet.
You think, do you not like it?
Oh, Christ almighty.
I can live with that. A kilo of vegetables for that. Yeah, absolutely. And vegetables on top.
Huh? Has it stained my tongue? Now look at that. Look. Then a few more spoons of my onions, bacon, celery. Now that needs its pastry on top. God, just put it together now reminds me so much of my mum's Sunday lunch, because that's what we'd sit down and eat every other Sunday.
Putting a pie crust on, but slightly skew with. I've just got... I'm going to have to try and shift this now that way a bit. Ooh!
John, you know I said they are blind tasters, but they're not literally blind, you know? OK, they have They
Are they
have
not?
sight.
Oh, really?
So just put a nice egg wash on top of the pie. Rock salt, pepper, and thyme flowers. Right, big boy, you ready for the oven?
I've just got to glaze mine and then we're in.
So,
oh, I forgot something. I've put a little bit of thyme in the top.
No, bollocks, you've just seen mine.
No.
You're copying me now.
I saw it on Delia's. All right, I'll fucking leave it as it is.
Delia?
Yes, you put some thyme and put poking out the sprig out the top.
Serious?
Yeah.
Right, here we go.
Then you go.
20 minutes?
30.
Good luck, big boy.
OK, thanks.
Right, dessert. Now, this is my favourite dessert, chocolate fondant. Right. Eggs and sugar. Yeah? Whisked up. That's nice and firm. It gives a really nice texture to fondant chocolate. This is the best quality chocolate, OK? The better the chocolate, OK, the better the fondant.
Yes, chef.
Now,
Yes,
from there, OK, just make sure it all melts down nicely. Yes?
Yes, chef.
In.
Yes,
To the eggs. Yeah? Now,
Yes, chef.
once that's in, we start whisking. All the chocolates evenly distributed across. Flour has been sieved.
Yes,
Yeah?
chef.
Now, you don't throw it all in there. 1/3, 1/3, and 1/3, OK?
Yes,
And what
chef.
happens now, it starts to thicken up, OK? But you don't knock all the air out of it, you just fold it in.
Yes, chef. Yes,
The important part is keeping it really nice and liquid in the centre,
Yes.
OK? Now, if they come out undercooked, they'll collapse.
Okay.
If they come out overcooked, they'll be dry. So keep them nice and wet. Moulds, they've been buttered, yes?
Yes,
OK,
chef.
they've been buttered and dusted in cocoa powder,
Yes,
that's right. Yeah? OK, 3/4 full all the way up. Yeah?
3/4, chef.
That's right, because it rises off and in. Try and get that in one, OK? Right, let's go, ladies, yeah? Let's go.
One of your whisks is free. Yeah.
Chocolate on to melt, quickly, let's go. Moulds already done. Yeah. Now, make sure you've got no water in there, OK?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you put water into chocolate, yeah, it makes it get all grainy and it sort of
Yeah.
seizes up, yeah?
Yes, chef.
OK. So work it, OK?
Yes,
Yeah?
chef.
You got big biceps, work it. Ladies, make sure you always put an extra one in there. We don't want the customers to find out that they're overcooked. That's your job. Yes?
Yes, chef.
So that's why we put an extra one in there, OK? So when they come out, you can taste them. And if it's perfect, they'll be talking about it for years, yes? Tonight's brigade may be slow, but they're a damn sight quicker than this lot.
I was 16 years of age when I had my first snail experience, and to be honest, I've been hooked ever since. They're absolutely delicious. The problem being, of course, the snails I've eaten have all been bloody French. Now, are the Brits actually better at producing snails than the French? And more importantly, as a nation, why aren't we eating such delicacies that are on our doorstep? And if they're not on your doorstep, they must be in the fucking back garden.
David Bailey Bellew retired from the police force 3 years ago and has been farming snails ever since.
And how many snails have you got here altogether?
This place can do 2.5 tons a year.
God.
It's labour intensive.
Very labour intensive.
I can spend 5 to 6 hours a day in here. I will use several hundred gallons of water every day in here.
While David works his arse off rearing the little buggers at a rate of $250,000 a year, his wife Maura can barely make enough garlic butter to keep up.
I've never had a British snail yet, you know that. I've always been using the French.
Here you go.
I'm amazed at the texture, the flavour, and I have to say they do taste just as good as the French, in a way that they're a lot sweeter. We've got no reason to be squeamish about them, have we?
No, they're lovely, aren't they?
And is it to do with sort of, I mean, you've seen them in the back garden,
Yes.
so you shouldn't eat them, which is crazy.
Well, people put slug pellets down and poison them and
Yeah.
what have you, and then go to a restaurant and order half a dozen and,
Yeah.
and pay a lot of money for that
Yeah.
when they can eat what's in their garden.
The snails David farms are the same variety as those found in your garden.
Now, there's clearly millions and millions of farm snails, but what excites me more than anything, the fact that you can actually eat the snails from your back garden. And obviously, eating things that are wild are far tastier from a chef's point of view than something farmed. Now, rumour has it, they like coming out in the wet, hence the reason why I'm fucking watering the garden for the first time ever. I'm going to give you 5 pence per snail if you find them, OK? 5 pence. There! Wait, Meg! Yes, look, there's one there. Have you got one, Hole?
Yeah.
But there's thousands more.
Well, let's-
I want the bucket up to there.
You got 20 pence, 15 pence, 10, 15, 20, £1.25.
You can't eat garden snails immediately. You need to ensure any toxins they may have consumed are purged from their system. For the first 2 days, leave the snails without any food and regularly wash them. On day 3, give them a carrot and leave them for a couple of days until you see their drop-ins turn orange. Finally, wash the snails again and place them in the fridge in a sealed container. The cold will send them into a deep, deep sleep.
Say goodbye to these little buggers and send them in there for a bath. What frustrates me now when you see these in the pan is the fact that I pay a fortune for snails, and they're sort of free-range, wild, organic snails from southwest of France. The fact that I've got all these snails in my bloody back garden and I'm not paying a penny for them, we can finally say goodbye to the French. Drain. Get your tweezers and pick the tail. Now look at that. Small, sweet and beautiful. Right, with these snails now, I want to sort of up the tempo a little bit. And yes, they're wild and they're from the back garden and they look delicious, but I want to get away from that garlic butter. So this is the most amazing sort of smoked pancetta. And get it nice and crispy. I think we're on the verge now of discovering the most amazing delicacy. Yes, from fucking Wandsworth. Some fresh sage. Snails in. Saute them. Now, to finish the snails, I'm going to put some fresh parsley in there. Fresh lemon juice. A little bit of olive oil. That, now, is ready for the salad. I just want the salad lightly dressed because that's been the big problem with snails. They've been heavily doused with lots of garlic butter. I want to keep it nice and light. And it smells amazing. The sage has got that really nice sort of sweet, spicy flavour. And you've got that crispiness of the bacon. And you've got that really nice fresh lemon juice squeezed all over them. Now, let's just see if we can get to the zoo and convince them that the snails are fucking delicious. Jack! Megan, ready? 1, 2, 3, and... Lily? Chew then.
They taste nice and tasty.
Nice and tasty. Meg, what does yours taste of?
Nice.
Nice. Holly?
Nice.
Even though you've got no teeth in there, can you chew that? Yeah? And Lily, do you like the snail?
Yeah.
Yes? Would you like another one? Yes. Oh, my God. Amazing. Right, wait, let's just check the first one. Annette?
Yes, chef.
Out into your cloth. OK. And then onto your tray. OK. I want you to test one first, yeah?
Yes, chef.
Yeah, and tell me if you're happy with it. Lovely. Taste it. Yeah?
I'm so scared.
Right. That looks fantastic.
Yes,
now,
chef.
we're going to serve these with the most delicious vanilla bean ice cream, yeah? Ice and sugar, up. OK, don't worry if it goes over the side of the plate. Just tap, tap. Tap, tap. Yeah,
Yes, chef.
nicely. Let's go. Gently, let's go. Careful, careful. Have you done the test, though?
Sorry, yes, chef.
You've tasted it?
Yes, chef.
You're happy with it?
Yes, chef.
Good. Let's go. Come on the plate. Let's go. Plates out. Gently, gently, gently. Don't lose it now, please, yeah? Let's go.
One of those. Dip it into
Sam,
the
how many
tea
did you serve?
Yeah, let's go. They look fantastic, and we're moving our arse. Let's go. Yeah. Ladies, I don't know what's happened, but all of a sudden you're all working fast. Huh?
Yes, chef.
Why didn't we do this earlier? 5 and 14, second time, yes? You're making the waiters look slow. Go. 5 and 14. Turn.
Just open it.
Slide them down, so put the ice cream on there, please. Let me show you. No, you do the last one. Let's go. Huh? Let's go.
I thought dessert was fabulous. I loved the combination of the warm chocolate combined with the vanilla ice cream. So the warm and the cold combined was really, really great.
I love the way it fell away as you're eating it. It was really, really, really nice taste as well. So excellent.
OK, John Baptiste, please.
Wait. Got it.
How'd it go?
Okay, very good.
Very good. Well,
very good.
You know, an amazing dessert.
Yeah, 46 people.
46?
Yeah, paying for that.
Paying, yeah, it's fucking
Out of
great
50.
news.
So we got
Yes.
4 non-pair. Absolutely stunning.
That's good. That's very good. Yes? 46, well done.
Thank you.
Yeah? OK, let's talk about the figures overall, OK? So 2 for starter, 24 for main, and 4 for pudding. That's 30 plates out of 150 not paid for. Yeah?
Yeah.
But the good news is 120 plates were paid for, and that is quite impressive. You know that?
Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
very impressive. Sadly, you're not coming back next week. But when you do go back to those farmyards, you can hold your fucking heads up high, yes?
Thank you.
Yeah, you did very well. Now, farmers' daughters?
Yes.
Yeah, you all enjoy a drink? In the bar?
Cheers. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Well done. Well done, well done, well done.
Thank you. Thanks.
Next on the menu, the results of the recipe challenge.
But there is one clear winner today.
Of course, there's always a clear winner, you donut.
And it's the end of the line for my pigs.
Welcome back to the F word. Time to see a grown man cry. Yes? John Thomson, you're about to lose.
Do you think so?
Oh, yes, big time. Ready?
I don't know. Keep it simple. That's
Keep
what I
it
say,
simple.
Gordon.
Right. Spoon away, yes?
All right, chop in. Oh, it's cracking up.
You've got a nice portion there, John. Yeah?
Yep, that's what the girls say.
Oui. Allez, Jean-Baptiste.
Gordon.
Take them away. Yes?
Yeah. Looks good, by the way.
Oh,
Thank you.
fuck off with him. Good luck, John.
Thank you.
So what's next pie today?
Wow, that looks really impressive. Pastry's really flaky. The sausage is really soft.
Nice.
Almost pappy. I'm not.
Oh, no, another bit.
I'm not a lover of the sausages.
Pastry's very good.
Is the pastry nice?
Vegetables are gorgeous, though.
No flavour in the sausages. All the flavours in the sauce. Yeah. So this looks more like something my mum would make.
Yeah, this looks
I don't like the
very
look.
stodgy.
It looks it's a bit dry. It tastes really sagey, that one.
Dry, but it's really
sagey. It's nicer. I think.
It's
I like this
solid.
one. It needs a gravy or something on
top,
it.
yeah.
It's a bit, apart from that,
The pastry's a bit
pastry's
chalky.
better.
Well, I don't know, it's a bit
I don't
chalky.
know.
It's definitely
Really?
not
But
homemade
the sausage meat
pastry.
tastes really nice and sagey.
Are you nervous?
Yeah, now I am.
You've been the most relaxed and the most chefy-orientated guest so far.
Well, when
you
you
know that.
started, I just thought, who's this talking to me? Because I cooked solitary, but then I got into it and I loved it.
Yeah, natural, I can see it. OK, results.
Okay, first they like both of them. But there is one clear winner today.
Of course, there's always a clear winner, you donut.
Definitely. Allez, bravo.
Yes! Get in there. Well done, big boy.
Don't mind.
Hey, well done.
Yes, cheers.
It was a pleasure cooking with you.
Yeah,
you know that.
absolutely,
You look
yeah.
all upset now.
No, I'm all right. No, I'm all right. No, I've enjoyed it. That's it.
Yes?
But, you know, everyone wants to win.
Yeah, of course they do. Yeah. Now, fuck off to the
I
kitchen
will,
and go to the
definitely.
dining room, sit down, have a nice glass of wine.
See ya.
Yeah? Not grass. Next week in the F-Word restaurant, we've got pork on the menu. So, you know what's going to happen next. And, let me tell you, it's not for the squeamish.
It doesn't get that messy now, though, does it?
No.
I feel it's my duty to witness the slaughter of my pigs, but it's not something I'm looking forward to.
This is a slaughter hall.
I feel guilty. I've never been into an abattoir, you know that?
Do you?
Yeah, but, you know, I've cooked so many amazing things, but I've never fucking been to an abattoir, which is, you know...
Well, you're in now.
I'm in now, exactly. Where should I stand? What's that in there, John? Fucking hell.
That's a blood pit. So
That's
you've got-
today's blood?
That's today's blood. Got blood pit, hanging rail, scalding tank,
Right.
shaving table, and away we go.
So just run me through exactly. They come through the door.
I'm going to go and get them now.
Yeah.
Going to walk them down.
Yeah.
Walk them in here.
Yeah.
I should put them both in together.
OK, good.
All right?
Yeah.
So I should be stunning one. Once that pig's been stunned enough, it's going to lay on its side, but it's going to kick.
Right.
All right? Warn you that now.
Yeah.
All right? Then I'm going to put a shackle on.
OK. Where does that go?
That's going to go on the back leg. All
OK.
right? Then she's going to go up on that hoist.
Yeah.
Onto that blood rail.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to lean across and cut her throat.
OK. That's
All right?
one at a time.
One at a time.
Yeah. What's that? That's the...
That's the tongs.
The tongs.
It's electrophilia stunning.
Right.
All right? So that tong there, it's basically going to put a current between the brain.
Right.
All right?
And you hit that just to the temple?
On the temple.
Yeah.
Right. That's it. All right, wasn't it?
Cool, fucking hell. Why are they still moving like that? Is
Nerves.
that just nerves?
That pig, if you look at their eye, it's gone.
But she's still grunting.
It's not grunting, blowing bubbles. See? Nerves. Finished.
Fucking hell.
Painless. No stress. They walked in. They didn't know what's happening. When I was doing the first one, the other one took the notice.
When will they stop moving?
See, all that is, that's an involuntary movement.
Just...
Involuntary. That animal's got no control over it at all. That's the worst of it.
Cool. Fucking hell. Yeah, I mean... it seemed fast. It seemed like it was, you know... And it's weird, you know, they're here 1 minute and now they're hanging with their throats slit. So, yeah, not pleasant.
For the men of the abattoir, slitting the pig's throat is just the start of the process. Then they put Trinny and Susannah in a scalding tank that removes hair and several layers of skin.
I'm amazed at how white it's come out like that. Unbelievable.
The animal is shaved of any remaining hairs, then the pig is disemboweled.
Right, so I've loosened that already now, and now we're going to drop that through now. All right, so we're just going down there, break the breastbone. That's it. That's your sausage skins.
Okay.
You know, see natural skins?
Yeah.
I'm just cutting into the back of them.
Straight out.
Straight out.
After the guts comes removing the pluck. That's the heart, lungs and liver, all still connected to the tongue.
That's the tongue. We have to remove the tongue. That's it. And there's the esophagus.
It's an incredibly fast, skilled process.
Now the idea is to hang them now and sort of dry them for a bit in the fridge. The whole operation is extraordinary. I mean, quite emotional in a way. I felt sick as a fucking dog in there. Next, I'll just, you know, think of something really exciting to cook with them in a way that can make me a little bit happier right now, but it's not a nice experience in there. Fuck. Welcome to the F Word, time to pig out.
On the menu tonight, 3 gorgeous, simple dishes you can cook at home. Scallops with summer truffles, a delicious apple dessert, and a feast of pork, but not any old pork. It's my pigs. Plus, it's a double whammy in the recipe challenge, as Hugh and Janet both take me on.
That's the hole that the mincemeat goes in.
Where's the volume on that? Hole, isn't it?
And I tried to stop David Walliams being a lady about fresh food.
Hold it nicely.
Good to see you. Welcome back. Yes? How are you?
I'm fine, thank you, Gordon.
Stroppy knickers at home?
Yes.
Yeah? Thanks for that. Nice to see you.
Hello.
Nice to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you all. Welcome back.
Thank you.
The best performing brigade. Congratulations on that. However, it wasn't perfect, was it? Last time we had 22 complaints. That was 22 too many. Yeah?
Yep. Yes.
Tonight, we got the perfect meal, so I want perfect results.
All right.
150 plates, all paid for.
Okay.
We got the most amazing menu. Something I've had in the back garden for months. You're cooking my pigs tonight. Okay, it means a lot for me.
Absolutely.
And you've clearly proved you're good. But tonight is the chance to prove you're great.
Okay.
Yes? Are we ready?
Yeah.
Yes? Let's get cooking on the sections. Let's go. Francesco and Peter here. GB, Lucy over there, yes?
All right.
So, the salad of roasted scallops with new potatoes is a signature dish. Put the pans on, get the scallops out, and we'll do it together, yes?
Okay.
Let's start off.
How many per?
Yep, there we go. I knew you'd be first button in there. Fuck me, have I missed you. OK, potatoes. Nice hot pan. That's colouring nicely. Now the scallops. Into the hand and open. We've got curry powder and salt. 2/3 to 1/3. Back in. and we go round from 12 o'clock. Why do we do that?
So that you know where you started every time.
Exactly that, so they're not overcooked. Yeah. Now, it's so important not to overcook scallops. Give them a little shake to make sure they're not sticking. Finger on and turn. They've got a nice colour on there. And look. See the colour?
Yeah.
Now, touch. They're nice and firm and out. See? You don't get better fast food than that, I can assure you. Out, look. Summer truffles, yeah? I mean, amazing. Great delicacy. As they hit the scallop, it cooks the truffle. So it perfumes the scallop.
Yep.
Salad, creamy vinaigrette. And that has to be the best starter, yeah, in London tonight, look. Yeah? OK, ladies, here we go, yes? Oh, boy, yes?
Yes, Gordon. Yes, Gordon.
Well done, getting this far. Now you're here, make it worthwhile, yes?
Yes, Gordon.
OK, on order, 4 covers table 3, 4 seared scallop, 4 roast pork, 4 apple dessert.
Yes, Gordon. Yes, Gordon.
Thank you. Let's go, ladies, yes? Tonight's brigade are Peter, Francesca, GB and Lucy.
Oh, shit, sorry.
You know.
Are you all right?
Yeah.
Last time the A&E doctors were in the kitchen, they almost blinded me, but they were by far the best of all my amateur brigades.
What do you want me to say? Well done for fucking them up.
I don't want you to say. I want you to say something once, Mr. Ramsay, and then shut the fuck up.
Take the oil off the stove quickly. Oh, fuck me. What are you doing? For the last 3 hours, you've been calling me mate. Gordon. James, it'd be greatly appreciated for the next 20 minutes, Gordon. I'm not your fucking mate. Right, where's the scallops? Come over.
You've got...
No, come on. How many scallops? 5 and 5, yeah?
Potatoes, yeah.
Should be
Good.
5 and 5.
Nice, tight circle.
I'm not very good at
Yeah, don't go too wide. Come on, ladies, please. I can't get any more simple than this, yes? Come on. Let's go. Go, please. Table 3. Peter, Francesca, start your 3rd table. Good, let's go. GB.
Yes, Gordon.
Step up a gear, please.
Yes,
let's go.
Yes, Gordon.
The excitement about cooking this at home, yes?
Yes.
Yeah, you can actually sit down and eat it with your guests. Do you understand? It's not something you have to spend fucking 3 hours in the kitchen for. Right, Lucy, watch.
Yep.
Creamy vinaigrette. We've got creme fraiche in there.
Yes.
Chopped truffle. It's basically the vinaigrette finished with creme fraiche, so it's nice and light.
Yeah.
Very nice. Okay. That's beautiful. Maximum amount of salad. Let's go quickly.
Okay.
Please, go. Table 8. Hugh, Fearnley-Whittingstall, yes? The scruffy one, table 14. It's a very messy cook, you know that. Huh?
I only have eyes for your cookery, Gordon.
Yeah. I'm glad to hear it, Peter. Service, please. £7 for that. I'd pay £17 for that. Go. Please, go. Table 8. Let's go. Well done. It's a perfect time of year for a barbecue, and no barbecue's complete without a good pork sausage. Hello, Brian.
Hello, Gordon. Good to see you, mate.
Likewise, good to see you too.
Long time no see.
My pigs Trinny and Susannah have been hanging for a week. Now my local butcher, Brian Randall, is going to help me get them ready to cook. The cuts I'll be using for the restaurant are the belly and the loin of pork. The loin is at the top of the pig where the back bacon comes from. I don't want to waste any of my pigs, so Brian is going to make the other bits into mince so I can make my very own sausages for the barbecue.
Along here, please. Let's go. Jack, come down. Megan, come down. This is Trinny meat. We've got to mix all with our hands. Okay.
We're adding thyme, sage, apple, onion and whole grain mustard. And for the casing, I'll be using natural sausage skin, Trinny's lower intestine.
Sausage mix into the machine. Cool, dear. OK.
You've got lots of people to feed.
Matilda, that big?
Bigger.
Happy with the size?
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you, guys. First time I made the sausages. Thank you. Right, let's get ready for the barbecue, yes?
How are you? Very well?
I'm very good. OK, ladies and gentlemen, your Trinny sausages are ready. Ready? Large one, medium one, or small one? No. There we go. Up. Off you go, my darling.
The sausages are going down a storm, but I've saved a special cup for Janet Street Porter.
Yeah, you've had all sorts in your mouth, yeah?
Yeah.
I've got a bit of a surprise. Come on. Janet Street Porter, what do you mean, What do you mean, That's Trinny's tail. Have a little taste. Oh, come on.
Oh, meat tastes good.
Isn't that delicious?
Even the towels are getting the thumbs up, but will I win my wager with Hugh?
Cheers, man.
Cheers. Well done.
Good health. Thank you. Good to see you.
A couple of months ago, I bet Hugh that he wouldn't be able to tell which one of my pigs I've been feeding cherry beer and which was beer-free.
Right, you ready for the taste test, yes? First of all.
So this is the loin. This is the tenderloin.
Tenderloin.
A little bit of liver.
Yes.
That's so juicy.
Delicious.
To me, that just tastes of quality pork. Very, very good pork. So this is from the other pig, but I don't know which other pig.
That's right. If you thought of one plate that had been treated differently with alcohol, which would it be, the red or the blue?
I would go for the blue one because it's tastier. It's just everything's the liver's a bit sweeter and the pork a bit porkier.
Yeah. Well, that's extraordinary because the blue plate is no beer.
No beer. Okay.
And the red plate
It's the beer.
was Susannah,
Okay.
who got fed the beer.
Interesting.
Hugh got it wrong for the best of reasons. The meat from Susannah, the beery pig, has lost a little of the pork's natural sweetness.
Very nice
So he
too.
chose the tastiest, but not the beeriest.
Well done.
That was worthwhile.
An interesting experiment, definitely. Time to marinate myself.
It was the scallops that were, king there, without a doubt. Just fell apart. It had a really wholesome taste to it, and it still had that sort of meaty texture which you look for in a scallop.
Considering I don't really eat scallops at all, and it was probably the second time I've tried it, so yeah, really good.
Presentation was beautiful, looked lovely. Thought it was a little bit chewy, but overall, compliments to the chef.
Yeah.
Right, feedback from the scallops?
Very good. 49 people are paying.
49?
Yeah.
Yes. Great news. Well done. Fantastic.
Yeah, very good.
Not total perfection, but it's bloody good. I mean, really good. Now, the next course, yeah, I've really seriously looked after these pigs like you've got no idea. Like having a patient that you fall in love with over the last 3 months. So, the pork's a little bit more difficult, but well done. Clear down.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Gordon.
Hello. I'm so sorry to hear you didn't enjoy your starter. What was wrong with it?
Potatoes. Some of the potatoes was a bit harder than the other potatoes.
Right. Do I look bothered?
No.
Because 49 customers have agreed to pay for it because they loved it.
But I'm looking forward to the next one.
And if you don't pay for the next course, I'm going to smash your sunglasses.
Next on the menu, the brigade cook Trinny and Susannah's belly and loin. David Walliams learns that cooking Sunday lunch means getting your hands dirty.
Can I wipe them on your trousers?
Go on then, quick.
Because you already wiped them, it's fine.
And I get tooled up to go hunting.
I feel like a fucking action man.
Welcome back. Teaching people to cook Sunday lunch has been a real challenge, but Little Britain's David Walliams beats them all.
I've never actually bought fish from a fishmonger.
Serious?
No, I've only ever bought it in a packet from a supermarket.
Honestly?
Is that quite shameful?
You swam the channel.
I didn't see any fish that day.
No.
Oh, no, I saw that one, actually. Yeah.
Can I hold it?
No.
David, for fuck's sake, hold it nicely.
Take it!
What else have we got?
Wiping your fingers on your jeans. You have to wash those jeans when you have to take them straight off when we get home.
Salmon.
Well, salmon's nice, but it's a bit boring.
It's a bit boring.
Yeah, have a lovely, beautiful halibut.
Halibut is amazing.
Lovely Scottish inshore halibut.
I think what do can you fillet it?
Yeah, sure.
There's nothing better than getting a fishmonger to fillet your fish, you know that?
We're celebrities, so we won't be paying. So thank you very much. Oh, that's disgusting. Can I wash my... Oh.
Just put them on the back of your trousers.
I'm not doing that.
Come on.
Can I wipe them on your trousers?
Go on then, quick.
Because you already wiped them, it's fine.
Thank you.
David Walliams says he's 70% straight. But one thing's crystal clear. He's a lot happier in a dress than he is in the kitchen. I'm going to get him to cook a simple Sunday lunch of halibut and vegetables in red wine.
OK, do we need to put the aprons on or something?
Have you got an apron?
I've brought a couple. Your one's, it's a bit more masculine because it's got little dogs on it.
It's very camp, no?
Your camp? You have a very, very big camp appeal. Put it on. Stop misbehaving. You know, a lot of women, when I said I was coming on this show, were very jealous and said they fancied you.
Serious. I said that to my mates and they said the same about you, how much they fancy you.
Really? What, your male friends?
Yes.
Well, that's no bad thing.
No, that's a nice thing. Right, I want you to take the skin off. When was the last time you took the skin off a fish?
Well, I've never taken the skin off.
OK. Now, watch. Best thing to do, keep the fish. I feel so fucking
Just
sick.
get on with it.
I feel,
Stop
look at this thing
complaining.
here,
Just
honestly.
please,
Christ
please,
almighty.
come on, be professional.
Leave the knife flat and just pull it.
Well, so you're just loosening it, really?
Just loosening
You're not
it.
really cutting it.
Yeah,
Shall I do that?
Absolutely, and just slide it through. I didn't know you were left-handed in the kitchen.
I am.
That's great. All good chefs are left-handed.
Really?
Again.
Even
and
Jamie
slide.
Oliver?
He's right-handed.
He's lovely, though, isn't he? Because he's kind of got it all, isn't he?
Oh, God, it's going to be a great lunch. When was the last time you had an actual dinner party? When was the last time you actually threw?
Don't know, probably quite a few years ago.
Really? And was it successful?
No.
Right, we're going to cut up some pancetta. What I want you to do is just cut what they call lardons. The garnish is going to be quite straightforward. Bacon, mushrooms, roast them all off, OK, and make a bit of a sauce. They're quite fatty, the pancetta.
Yeah, they are.
So we're going to saute them with no oil. Get these shallots and just sort of cut them in half. Timing's crucial, we know that.
Yeah, I know, but that's normally where people come unstuck. Especially with, like, Sunday lunches and stuff, don't they?
Yeah.
A lot to do.
A lot to do.
Well, I'm doing this.
You're in touch with your feminine side, aren't you?
We are. You are as well, aren't you?
No, but all your sketches are all sort of...
Basically dressing up as women and that
Yeah,
kind of
but
thing.
is that as sort of transvestite or is that as a...
Just for fun, really.
Just for fun?
I don't know.
I've never dressed up as a woman, you know that?
Well, your wife's out.
So...
all her clothes are upstairs. I can show you a thing or two.
Shallots in there now?
Shallots in together, yeah?
Some pepper. A little bit of rock salt, please. Sprinkle that with a little bit of sugar now. Yeah, a teaspoon, yeah, nice. And what that does now, it starts to caramelise. OK, I want you to tip the mushrooms into there for me.
Also, a lot of food, Gordon.
OK, now I'm going to open some wine. Give a nice sort of glass in there.
A glass?
OK, yeah. You seem to change girls, like seasons in cooking. You know, I go through autumnal, seasonal, then we go on to something lighter. Every time I see you, you always with a new girlfriend.
I've just got a lot of friends. They're not girlfriends, they're just friends of mine.
The perfect girl would be who?
My mother.
No, to marry.
I don't really know. Denise Van Outen would be pretty top of this, wouldn't she?
Lovely.
I mean, because she's funny and she's very beautiful.
I mean,
and she's fun.
Yes. And lively, and intelligent.
Yeah, she'd be fun. I mean, you've got to think, when you're getting married or something, you've got to think, oh, you know, I'm going to be with this person for at least 6 months.
The idea now of this fish is to actually put some colour on there. In we go. Good. Good. Right, that's coming down nicely. Get a spoon, OK, and have a little taste. And just tell me if you think it needs a little bit more seasoning.
It's delicious. I don't think it needs any more because...
That's
certainly
perfect.
not salt, because that bacon is very, very salty.
Yeah, that's perfect. Nice. If you just touch that there, look, it's sort of... You've got a little bit of resistance there.
Yeah.
So it's just a little bit pink in the middle.
OK, you're waiting for it to go hard, and then you put it in your mouth. Is that all right?
That's exactly that, yes.
OK.
Now, try not to dribble around the outside of the plate.
That's really impressive.
One last little thing, what I want you to do...
Put a bit of that on top of the fish.
Exactly, look.
Wow.
See, that wasn't too bad, was it?
It was great. I loved it. I've actually cooked a meal.
You've done very well. You did very well.
That is delicious. This is the nicest meal I've ever had that I've ever had a hand in cooking.
Really? Well done.
Thank you very much.
Time for the main course, Trinny and Susannah. Now, I'm going to be serving the diners 2 cuts, the belly of pork and the loin of pork. The belly takes a lot longer to prepare, but it's worth every second. There's definitely no waste on a pig. This is a belly of pork. It's cheap and delicious. And look, it's got these wonderful layers of fat. It's packed with flavour.
Score. Season. Olive oil. Garlic. Thyme.
Season both sides and lay it on top of your garlic. Lifts the belly of pork off the tray and stops it from drying out.
White wine. Tin foil. Hot oven, 2 hours.
Look underneath there. Lovely.
Gravy.
Deglaze the tray with the white wine.
Reduce.
The smell off that is amazing because the garlic's been roasted slowly and it's got that really nice, sweet flavour to it.
Chicken stock. Reduce.
We just smell that gravy now. You know damn well it's going to taste magical.
Sieve.
Push all that garlic through there. That's fucking delicious.
Pressed pork.
Place another tray on top of that.
Weigh down.
And set it in the fridge.
Chill 6 hours.
And look at that. I could take a slice and actually eat that cold.
Cut.
They're like little caramel slices, compact, full of flavour, and now ready for the oven.
Hot oven, 10 minutes.
Look at those. Absolute beauties. And just look at the textures and that nice crispy top. Rich, sumptuous, full of flavour, and absolutely delicious.
Pressed belly of pork, done.
This, for me, is the most important main course we'll ever cook in the F Word restaurant, yeah?
Yes, Gordon.
I've had these just after birth. We've hand-reared them, and we're going to look after them. Belly of pork. Be careful, yeah? It starts to spit. We're going to put 3 or 4 portions in, some tin foil over, and just put it to the back of the stove, OK? So with the pork tonight, we're serving, yes, the mustard mash, the broccoli, and the caramelised apples. Now, you need some heat in that pan, sugar in, and that's going to form a nice caramel, OK? A nice teaspoon of mustard, right at the last minute, in with the mashed potato. A nice mustard mash. So, right, GB, what's with the broccoli? What's in the pot with it?
Onions, almonds, and capers.
That's right. Apples, nicely coloured. And then finished with some fresh spring onions in, and a little bit of chopped tarragon. Yeah? OK, now the tarragon, the apples, the spring onion is amazing. Look, that is just mind-blowing. Good.
Belly of pork is cheap and delicious, but it's the loin that's the real classy cut. Loin of pork, rich, sumptuous, it's the most tender part of the pig. This is better when it's slightly pink. Yes, that's right, Granny, pink. First of all, you have to score that fat on the outside, you get some really nice crispy crackling.
Score.
If you haven't got a sharp knife, I mean really sharp, use a Stanley knife, it works brilliantly.
Stuff.
Just slice into the centre and open it up. And look.
Lemon zest.
It gives it a really nice, summery, zesty lightness.
Sage.
Sage and pork go brilliantly well together.
Parsley, garlic.
Nice little thin shards.
Salt, pepper. Olive oil.
It's like a blanket of aroma. Fold it over, just like an envelope.
Thyme.
Put the string in the pot to stop it from running around.
Salt, pepper, olive oil.
Mop it up. It smells amazing, it's not even cooked yet. Straight in.
Hot oven, 45 minutes.
Just the smell of that is amazing. Look, crispy crackling.
Rest. Untie. Carve.
Nice thick slices. That's what I like to hear, that noise, the crispy crackling. Tender and delicious. Fragrant lemon zest with the sage and the parsley. Extraordinary.
Pork loin with lemon and sage, done.
I want every single diner paying for their main course. Let's go. Right, ladies, 4 nice belly of pork.
Yes,
Let's go,
yes.
Peter. 4 pork away.
Yes.
Right, let's go, Lucy Lou,
Yes,
GB.
Gordon.
4 portions of pork away.
Yes, Gordon.
Let's go, please, yes?
Yeah, potato. I can do that bit.
Let's put that back.
Apples on. You want to get that pan really hot next time. Let's go. Quick. So that has to be the perfect way of eating Trinny and Susannah, yeah? Go. 10 or 10. Lucy.
Yes, Gordon.
Yeah? GB, please.
Yes, Gordon.
4 more away.
Yes, Gordon.
Yes, Gordon.
Belly of pork in.
Gordon, I've got a question.
Francesca, you're going to have to shout at me. I can't hear you.
Are these burnt or
Are they burnt?
caramelised?
Shall we toss them? They're caramelised, yes?
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Lovely. Up we go. Let's go.
Just need the
Now
potatoes.
look, doesn't that look fantastic?
It does.
Table 8, yeah, go. Let's go.
Take that pan away from me.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I need 2 fours now, yeah?
Okay.
2
I'll
fours
see the
away.
rest.
Ladies, last tables, yes?
Yes, Gordon.
Yeah, make them the best,
Yes,
just like the
Gordon.
first table, yes?
Right, the first.
Oh, hello.
Careful.
This is great.
Oh,
I love it.
fantastic. Right, OK.
Would you pay for those?
I 100%.
100%.
Definitely.
GP, yeah.
Definitely.
Fantastic.
No
Well done.
question.
Table 8, go.
Thank
Thank you.
Come here. 2 seconds, please. Well done. Yeah? Hard?
Yes, good.
A lot going on there?
Definitely.
Yeah? Well done. You didn't let yourselves down. More importantly, you didn't let the girls down, did you? Trinny and Susannah, well done.
No.
Clear down.
Thank you.
I thought it was amazing. I really, really liked it. There were loads of different varieties of textures and sort of tastes in there. I thought that obviously there were a lot of quite elaborate flavours, but they merged together quite well.
The belly of pork I've never had before, so I was a bit worried about that, but I absolutely loved it. Absolutely loved it.
That was superb, like the different variations. I've never had like crackling before as well. Thought it was absolutely fantastic. The accompaniments as well, the mash and the vegetables, superb. Can't fault it. Can't fault it at all.
Lovely.
So nice to see you. How are you? Well,
Marie didn't get any crackling, so we had a little word, and look what came. We got an extra crackling.
How are you managing being married to this hippie? Always looking for freebies. Always on the scrounge. And such a messy cook.
That you're right.
Honestly, I mean, you must go mad, no?
A little bit.
As an expert with pigs, yeah? What do you think of the loin and the belly?
Honestly, delicious.
Really?
Really lovely.
Coming from you, that means a lot. You know that. A big thanks for all the help you put into those pigs. I don't think
You've
we could
enjoyed
do
them,
that.
haven't you?
Yeah, I have enjoyed them, and it's been an amazing experience, but highly emotional. You know, I didn't think pigs could be so
I know, you had a tough time
yeah,
when you took them to slaughter.
I mean, the children, obviously...
They're over here tucking in.
They're tucking in away, and they're obsessed with the crackling, but I never thought they'd been that excited about it from sort of 3 months ago when they start sort of getting in the pen and they're all sort
They've
of...
got over it quicker than you have.
I'm looking forward to the challenge, yes.
I can't believe I've got to go do some cooking in a minute.
Yeah, I know. I mean,
I'm having such a lovely, relaxing time.
Get prepared to
I'm
lose.
not feeling competitive. Guess what? I'm not feeling competitive.
Aren't you? I'll see you later.
I will do when I get in there.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Right. Hello. Hello.
How are you?
Hello, my ladies. How are you? Jack, did you enjoy the pigs? Megan, did you enjoy looking after the pigs?
Yeah.
Yes? Do they taste better because you reared them and grew them?
Honey's still eating.
Hugh suggested that we have cows in the back garden.
Not on your Nelly. When you were gone
What do you
this
mean?
morning, we had the new grass laid. No cows.
No,
So there we go.
listen.
It's not no comment. It's no bloody cows.
So what about a donkey for Christmas? Yes. Lambs. Yeah, baby lambs. I'm so glad you enjoyed the pigs. Good to see you. See you later, guys. Save room for dessert, yes? JB, where is he? How did he go down?
Very well.
Very well, yes?
Very, very well.
The feedback was what?
Very juicy. They love the flavors. Nice combination with the apples and the pork.
Yes.
They love the mash. Absolutely beautiful.
Fantastic. Tell me, how many customers are not paying for the main course?
None.
Yes! Seriously?
Yeah.
Not one?
Yeah.
Not one?
No one.
That's fantastic.
Well done.
Well done, well done, well done. That's fucking amazing.
Next on the menu, Hugh and Janet take me on in the recipe challenge.
Stodge. These people will have to lie on the bloody carpet afterwards and get over their carbohydrate overload.
And I'm going fishing for bass. Sea bass.
I've never caught a fish from a spear, and not bad. First time out.
I've come to Devon to go spearfishing for my favourite fish.
Everyone thinks you've got to be on the Great Barrier Reef to go, but no, we're here in Plymouth. I feel like a bit of a fucking hunter because we're two experts and we're in search of the Rolls Royce of the sea bass.
Spearfishing is a controversial sport. Some people think it's cruel, but in fact, it's one of the most sustainable methods of fishing, so I'm keen to give it a try. This is Eddystone Lighthouse, 10 miles off the Plymouth coast. I've been brought here by two of Britain's best spear fishermen, Dave Thomson and Dave O'Callaghan.
It works more or less like a crossbow.
Yeah.
You put the butt of the gun against your chest and just pull that back and hook it into the notch on the spear. Barbs on the end, stop the fish coming off.
Yeah.
Pull the trigger.
Yeah.
Shoot. And out it comes.
This is the best place to shoot.
In the head.
In the head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Enough chat, it's time to get tooled up and into the water.
Hopefully we're going to catch something. Visibility's not too bad. Fingers crossed. I feel like a fucking action man.
I've got to dive about 10 metres down, settle into the kelp and wait for the sea bass to swim past me. Spearfishing using an oxygen tank is frowned upon for giving the fisherman an unfair advantage over the fish. So we're doing it with a snorkel, which means holding your breath, and it's not as easy as Dave makes it look. This is supposed to be the perfect place to hunt for sea bass because they flock to the rocks to feed. But so far, all I can see is seaweed.
I missed one right in front of me. By the time I reloaded, the fish turned around and went like that, and then fucked off.
Sea bass are a challenge to catch, but they're bloody delicious, and I'm not quitting until I've got one. And finally, they all come at once, and I'm on a roll.
I've got 3 stunning sea bass. I've never caught a fish from a spear, and not bad. First time out. Amazing experience. Bloody hard work. I'm fuck gonna get out.
Fishing etiquette says that you should only catch what you're going to eat. Just try and stop me.
Well, you put your elbows inside and pull out.
Now we're going to score them. About 1.5 inches apart. It just makes it cook evenly, and more importantly, it seasons it inside.
Salt, lemon, saffron.
This is where it gets really exciting because the saffron's flavouring the salt and colouring the salt. Now, fennel and bass go brilliantly. I've been serving it for years, and it's just that really nice rustic aniseed flavour that just goes brilliantly with the bass. Open it up and place all that lemon and fennel in there. And that keeps the bass really nice and whole, so it cooks evenly and, more importantly, got that amazing flavour. Wrap it in tin foil and just drizzle that with olive oil, and that keeps it really nice and moist. And leave yourself a little handle on the end so you're not pissing around when you're coming to turn it.
The sea bass only need to cook for 8 minutes on each side.
I didn't realise it was going to be that hard. I mean, you've got to be physically fit.
Yeah, it helps. You haven't got to be super fit, though. I know people in their 80s who still spearfish.
Is it a sport now that's getting popular all the time?
Becoming a lot more popular. It's a good way of getting some fresh seafood and having fun at the same time.
Can spearfishing become commercial?
No, it's actually illegal to sell speared fish. It's a European regulation. It's legal to sell fish caught with a projectile.
From what I've seen, spearfishing is very efficient. Only the target fish is caught and it doesn't damage the seabed, and that has to be a good thing.
Nice. Presentation's not good. Well, who the fuck needs presentation on the beach? Huh?
Now, they may have beaten me before, but it's time for the ultimate challenge. I'm going to whip their arse. Are you ready?
In your dream.
Yeah?
Very ready.
Let's go.
Okay.
Ladies first. Are you in a good mood or a bad mood?
Medium.
Thank fuck for that. So we're all doing apple desserts, yes?
Yeah.
Okay, the
Yeah, I'm
perfect
doing
dessert.
a simple apple dessert.
The perfect dessert to follow pork. Yes, Janet? Now, the most important thing about this challenge, OK, the winning dessert is going to be served in the rest of this evening straight after the main course, yeah?
That's a bit of pressure.
Right, Janet, what are you doing? Surprise me.
Baked apples.
Do you think the diners are going to want to pay for a baked apple?
It's so simple. I've gone to Harrods and bought mincemeat.
Has it got suet in there?
It has got a tiny bit of suet in
A
it.
bit of beef.
But not a lot.
What's your arse pulsating in those jeans
at that.
again?
Yeah, why have you got pastry exactly?
Because I'm making a rice pudding apple tart.
Oh, dear.
So I've got pastry,
God, the double
filling, I've got a
whammy of
custardy rice
carbs.
pudding filling that should set very nicely, and the apples are going to go on top, just sort of lightly fried in a little bit of butter with a bit of sugar, slightly caramelised.
But Hugh, before this have had scallops and potatoes,
Yes.
roast pork.
I didn't know about the potatoes.
And potatoes, and now stodge.
It's not stodge, lovely fresh apples.
I mean, these people will have to lie on the bloody carpet afterwards and get over their carbohydrate overload.
You're ladling in the Harrods mincemeat. It's not exactly slim or special, is it?
Look, Hugh, that's the whole. That's that's the hole
Fucking
that
hell.
the mincemeat goes in.
Where's the volume
It's a
on
little
that?
hole, isn't it?
And that much mincemeat isn't going to make my arse 2 sizes bigger, is it?
It's a small hole. It's a very small hole, I agree.
Try to shut her up. I've never managed it the last 2 months. Yeah? Have a fucking go, will you, please, yeah? So, whilst Hugh's doing a rice pudding, topped with apples, Madam's doing a baked apple, I'm going to keep it really simple, doing an apple tart. Just a very simple apple tart. But I'm using all the trimmings of the apple to make a little bit of a puree, a little bit of cinnamon, and then a fresh vanilla seed. Open it up, scrape out the seeds, and we're going to put that on the base of the tart, and then apple sliced really thinly, this sort of wafer thin. And they're going to go all the way around the tart. You're slicing yours thick, Hugh, yes?
Quite thick, yeah, because I just want one layer of medium thickly sliced apples over the top of the rice pudding.
This is so lovely. It's comforting. I'm going to serve it with ice cream.
And when you serve this at your exquisite dinner parties at home to all your friends, yes?
Yeah.
Do they enjoy it? Yeah. Do they?
I have people queuing up to come round my house for dinner.
So I've rinsed the pudding rice, I've blanched it and rinsed it, and now I'm just going to cook it, but instead of baking it in the oven, I'm going to cook it in a saucepan with a little knob of butter and a splash of whole milk.
Right.
So just a little bit like cooking a risotto.
Right. Well, mine's ready to go in the oven.
What?
Sorry, loves.
We've just started.
You've got to have...
Yeah, because I'm cooking something that in the real world you feel like cooking after you cook the other 2 courses.
The way I see it, this is really kind of a final between Janet and myself.
Exactly.
We've both beaten you before.
Can you fuck off?
And you're just...
I can't believe you finished already, but there again, you had fuck all to do. But take it out of the jar, stick it in an apple, and bake the fucking thing.
Doesn't it look lovely, actually?
So my paste has been rolled out. Not too thick. And then what we're going to do now is just turn it around. Hit your finger and nip the pastry so it forms this little lip. And what that does, it helps to keep the apples in the centre of the tart. Give it a little pierce so it stops the pastry from rising. And then we'll be ready in 5 minutes to put that puree in there, then our apples on there.
Apples look nice, though, don't they? A little bit of colour on them.
They do look
No,
nice.
listen, that'll make my dessert. That'd be perfect. Why are you bothering with all the pastry? That looks
No, I
fantastic.
should just be serving that with a bit of ice cream. You're probably
That
right.
looks absolutely fantastic.
I've got a little bit of calvados in the apple puree.
It looks like a real mess.
It's
It looks
all
like
the
stick. It looks like capstick.
Oh, for God's sake.
dear.
Hey, listen, guys.
Look.
It's a puree. Janet's not happy because it didn't come out of a jar.
By the way, I put the mincemeat into the ice cream. I've beaten it into the ice cream and I'm putting it back in the freezer. And then I'm going to pretend it's homemade.
The hot cream goes into the egg yolks and sugar, whisking all the time so it doesn't curdle, doesn't scramble. A little bit of rice still in there, that might as well go in. And then over here, the rice has been simmering for just 15 minutes. It's almost tender. So it's ready to put the 2 together. So now it's all come together. We've got the rice, the cream, the milk, the egg yolks, the sugar, all in the same pan. We just need to stir it gently over the heat for it to start to thicken up as a custard. That's come together beautifully now. I don't want to fill it right to the top because I've got to have room for my apple slices over the top. Let's give it a little shake. Look at that.
Rice pudding in a tart.
Rice pudding in a tart.
Yep.
Why not? Cool it down. Apples go on top.
Yep.
Serve it at room temperature.
A little bit of apple puree.
Oh, that's very fancy. I see. So you use the paste to kind of...
Stand it up.
It's like cement.
It's exactly
Probably going
that.
to taste like cement as well.
Cool. Dear.
Gordon, you haven't got any spare apple slices, have you?
He's going to have loads there. He's got far
I've
too
got a
many.
terrible feeling I haven't quite fried enough for the top of my tart.
Spread them out a bit, Hugh.
Well, they won't look as good, will it?
Janet, this is what's called cooking the real world, yeah? Not apples out of jar.
This is what I go and buy down at pastry chefs. Why am I going to waste time making it? It looks lovely. I'm not knocking it. It is an artwork, Gordon. Gordon, you can't do this in a hurry, can you, Gordon?
I can now.
You're holding us up.
Hugh, have you finished?
Very, very nearly. I'm just going to make a tiny bit of a glaze for the top.
Oh, no, you get on with it.
Just a tiny bit of this syrup on the top. That's pretty much ready. It just needs to settle down for 10 or 15 minutes. We'll serve it at room temperature.
What's that?
Butter. Look.
Butter, and you're going on about my minuscule amount of lard. Oh, look! He's so anxious to win.
Janet, can you fuck off, please?
Right,
Yeah, let me
I'll go,
finish,
he's
for
getting
God's
nervous.
sake. Now we're going to cook this for 10 minutes, then turn it over and cook it upside down so it presses it nice and flat and squashes all those apples into the pastry.
Don't mess up, mate. Hang on, hang on.
15 minutes. Then we'll turn it over.
For how long?
15 minutes. Right, Janet's apples are in. My tart's going to take about 15 or 20 minutes. Once that comes out, we're going to let it rest. Hugh's tart is resting, and then we're going to serve them all to the blind tasters. I'm back home, up here in Scotland, in Greenock, where my grandfather used to have a butcher's shop, and I'm here to see if it's still there.
When my grandfather came back from the war in 1945, he opened a butcher's on Greenock's bustling high street. In those days, everyone bought their meat from the local butcher, and there were queues outside the shop. And it wasn't just like that in Greenock. When I was a kid, everyone bought their meat from local butchers, like my grandfather's. But Britain's butchers are beginning to look like an endangered species.
Where'd you get your meat from?
Tesco's. Tesco's.
Out of Tesco's.
Out of Tesco's. Tesco's.
Supermarkets.
Yes.
And what's wrong with your butchers?
We've got one.
I found it. Now, according to these photographs, this is where my grandfather's butcher shop used to be, and it's actually a sort of health food shop now, which is quite sad in a way, because all I remember from him in the early days is just how long and how hard he used to work.
The shop was just there.
That's right, yes, used to be, that's right, yes, Monroe's.
These days, 75% of our meat is bought from supermarkets, and sadly, butcher shops are closing across the UK. And it's not just the lack of customers that threatens our high street butchers. They're also struggling to find people who want to work in them.
Ever thought about becoming a butcher?
No, never.
Would you ever consider becoming a butcher?
No.
You're leaving school in a couple of years' time? Yeah. Ever thought about becoming a butcher?
No.
Why not?
Because it smells.
If we lose the high street butcher, we lose a crucial food skill.
The average age of a British butcher today is 57 years of age. So, if there's any chance of the high street butcher surviving, we've got to encourage more youngsters to come into the industry. I'm here in Leeds at the Thomas Danby College to see if there's a glimmer of hope. Morning, guys. How are we?
These three 17-year-old lads are bucking the trend and training to be skilled butchers at one of the few colleges that still offer a butchery course.
What's your ambitions?
Hopefully to take over my father's shop. He's got a shop in the Borough Market. Women like butchers.
I thought it was firemen.
No, butchers.
So butchers are the new firemen, right?
They love a good butcher.
They love a good butcher.
If these lads are going to succeed, they need to know how to cut meat, but they also need to understand how to cook it.
OK, cooking the steak. It's a big advantage when customers walk in and ask you how to cook a steak perfectly.
I've got a fail-safe trick to make sure your steak is cooked perfectly every time.
So we've got rare, medium. Well done is just there. Is that nice and rare?
Yep.
Yep. That is a rare steak. Danny, how have you cooked yours? Medium. Good man. So, touch it. How's that cooked? Cool. Fucking hell, yeah, that is well done, yeah. Looks like a pair of Dr. Martens. And you cooked this for your girlfriend 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
And she's still with you?
Yeah.
Is she still chewing as well? Give these guys a chance and support your local butchers. These guys are here to stay, and we need more of them.
Next on the menu, I reveal which chef came bottom of the pile in my celebrity cookbook amnesty.
My top 3 unofficial losers in the poll are...
And we get the results of the recipe challenge. Will the diners get to eat my classic apple tart, Hugh's rice pudding, or Janet's baked apple?
OK, for the first time, we're having a draw.
A what?
Yes.
Draw?
Oh, get out!
A draw?
With 2 winners?
Yes, with 2.
So someone's going to feel a bit ropey then, aren't they?
Yes. Welcome back. Now, time to decide whose dessert we'll be serving this evening. Excited?
Yes.
Yeah, sorry for losing, yes?
No.
Hello. How are you?
All right, thank you. It's quite rustic. It's really nice and comforting. There's a mixture of being sweet and acidic as well.
I actually prefer the ice cream to the apple. Presentation isn't quite as good on this one, I'd say.
Kind of looks slightly burnt around the edges,
Yeah.
but I do like it. It's quite simple.
I think the flavour's nice on that, but...
It's simple. And it's not overpowering either. Nice crisp pastry. Actually, I don't know about the texture. It's a bit cold. And it's funny, isn't it? If it's meant to be. It's quite eggy, I suppose, but I really like it.
OK.
Right. For the first time, we're having a draw.
A what?
Yeah.
A draw?
Oh, get
Yes.
out.
A draw?
With two winners.
Yes, with two. So
Someone's going to feel a bit ropey then, aren't they?
Yes.
So we're having 2 votes for Janet.
2.
Oh, yes!
Okay, 2
Go
votes
on.
for...
It's got to be me. Don't you dare. Yes!
Oh, Hugh, I'm sorry.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Well done, mate.
Oh, at last we win!
We have to serve. We'll have to, obviously serve them both.
That's not really a problem for me.
OK.
Phew,
Now,
I'm quite glad to be out of this, frankly. Jesus.
You best start now because yours is going to take about 10 bloody
the
hours.
service, sorry.
You get working now, get started.
I can go back to my table and enjoy pudding.
Yes, please.
Perfect.
Now, fuck off, both of you. Thank you. And don't come back, Janet. Shit. Right, ladies. For some bizarre reason, yes, I drew, with Janet.
Ooh.
Now, it's called a tarte fine, OK? So it's a nice caramelised, thin apple tart. This is just puff pastry. Nip it over and nip it in. Apple puree. We cook it for 20 minutes, then we turn it upside down and cook the pastry. Now, the important part is to pack the tart with all the apples. Pack the apples on there, yes? Don't worry about them being broken.
Quite large.
Now, soft butter. We just brush the pastry. Yeah?
I think I feel my heart attack coming on right now.
Well, you know what to do if one happens. Fucking hell, yeah? Exactly. What's the first thing you do?
Rushing to.
Just make sure it's safe.
Make sure it's safe, yes.
And then if it was you, I'd have to make sure it was safe.
First thing you do is remove the hoover off their cock. Oh, dear, ladies. Huh? Right, Lucy.
Yes, Gordon.
Every time I come over here, you disappear. Come here. This is your tart. Let's go.
I'm here.
Let's go. Well, stay here then.
Is that enough, Gordon? Is that enough
That's it. And round the bottom, round the bottom.
My teammates.
Let's go, ladies. Tarts in the oven. Let's go. Yes. 180.
Okay.
Over the last 2 months, I've been running a celebrity cookbook amnesty, encouraging people to send me their unwanted celebrity cookbooks.
I made it my mission to help you clear your kitchen bookshelves of the cookbooks that you thought were crap.
Meals in minutes, shredded in seconds.
As well as shredding some, I also made some celebrity chef toilet paper.
You know what? That is the scariest. Freddy Krueger. The Freddy Krueger of the kitchen.
You sent in cookbooks from almost every chef, including 6 of my old cookbooks, you cheeky buggers. But there were 3 who came out top, or bottom.
My top 3 unofficial losers in the poll are Ainsley, Gary and Delia. What in the fuck are you doing down there? I didn't expect the safety net of British cooking to be in that category.
The numbers were too close to call, so to find out who's bottom of the pile, I've come down to the Thames to ask some random passers-by to do a taste test. I've gone through Ainsley's, Delia's and Gary's most sent-in books, picked out a cod recipe, well, we are right next to the river, and asked people to tell me which one they like least.
Right, Gary Rosie, parsley cod with roasted potatoes and a mustard sauce. Which one of those 3 dishes is the worst?
That one.
That one?
Yeah.
Do you spit it out, or...? Yeah? OK, good. Good, sir. Which one is the worst for you?
Let me think. That one.
Yeah, this one.
That is toilet.
Ouch. Sorry, Gary.
Delia Smith. That's cod wrapped in nori on a soba noodle salad.
Oh, no, I don't like that.
You don't like that?
No, there's nothing to it. Bland, horrible.
Poor Delia.
Ainsley Harriet's a citrus crust with salsa, Cajun potatoes and steamed broccoli.
No. It's got no flavour.
Got no flavour. Which one is the worst?
Oh. Probably Ainsley.
Ainsley's moans in minutes. Someone had to come last, and based on my totally unscientific survey, the most unpopular celebrity cookbook of those sent in under my amnesty is...
Gary. So there's only one place for this. I know where that's going. Damn. You're gonna get your hair wet. Jean Baptiste. OK. What happened with the desserts? Come on.
100%.
100%, yeah! Everybody?
Yeah, everybody.
Yes? Seriously?
Incredible.
Well done, well done.
Thank you.
Only one person won the vote. Well done. Well done.
Thank you so much.
Well done, well done. Happy now? One final thing. Yeah, everyone agreed to pay for the dessert, yeah, but which dessert, yeah, obviously fantastic news, but which dessert did they prefer? Don't tell me that fucking baked apple. Which one did they prefer?
OK, they prefer yours.
Yeah! How many? many?
Out of 50, 34 people prefer yours.
34, is that
Yeah.
all?
Yeah, and 16 for Jan.
And 16?
Yeah.
Well done. Well done. Happy?
Very
Yes?
Very happy.
Ready to stick a tetanus jag in my arse?
Never.
No? I'm never going to Chelsea Westminster. F-Word Series 2, done.